Roger Federer hat. And there's John Leach in the bottom right, who she married in 2003.
15 seconds.
And that's when things started to fall apart. Chose not to play at the French Open. Doesn't love the slow red clay.
The years to win a singles title on the women's tour. Forehand winner there.
Was up a set in some before Serena retired with a bad knee and beat Bartoli in the finals.
Lindsay. And it's interesting when you watch her play now. Movement was a problem for her at one time, and she got so incredibly fit. She's never going to be a road runner on the court, but she's improved that part of her game over the years so much. And great movement.
And yes, she can throw in some slices and some drop shots, but most of the time she's going to hit you off the court.
The opening set goes to Lindsay Davenport, 6-4. You're watching the U.S. Open. Goes forward and hits the line with Nicole Vidasova for most aces in a single match this year with 17. We had at Indian Wells against Marion Bartoli. Triumphant moment for Lindsay, winning her country's Grand Slam. Underway now here in the first round of the Open 2008, 10 years later. Her opponent was 10 years old at the time that Lindsay won the Open. Talented player from Canada.
Wozniak is challenging the ball.
And we have a challenge, so we'll take a look at our chase review. Lindsay winning the first set 6-4. We've had 3 consecutive service breaks here in the second. Chase review brought to you by J.P. Morgan Chase, and it just caught the line. Quietly going about life, and really seems almost more at home in that environment than she is in the limelight.
Still a nice lead here in this game, 40-15.
Backs up the big serve.
Wozniak too. Someone's very consistent, but yet can come up with the bigger weapons to end points.
Lindsay made that look easy. It wasn't.
Backhand side from Rose. Is how they're so focused on each and every point. Not only do they break you down technically, but physically and mentally, where you just have to work so hard. Nobody does that better than the man coming up next year on center court, where he just breaks you down mentally because you feel like, what do I have to do?
Triple break point for Lindsay Davenport. For a 5-2 lead in the second. And again, a glimpse of that talent that allowed Wozniak to...
It's a liability. The rest of her game is so sound.
Still break point.
Game. Davenport.
Lindsay hammers the return. Wozniak did a good job. It's the net cord. And that caught the line.
Good kick serve. Started off the point well for Lindsay Davenport. Kicked it up high to the two-hander. Made no mistake with that overhead. I think she's actually playing better in this second set than she was in the first, which is understandable. Not many matches. Feeling more confident, finding her range.
Match point number 5. Finally. An hour and 14 minutes.
6-2.
Smile from Lindsay. Happy to be back on center stage at the US Open. 6-4 and 6-2.
There's a lot to smile about. It's been a rough summer singles-wise. Hasn't been able to play as many singles matches as she's wanted to.
Let's take a look at Lindsay's portion of